Is a little rusty. She's back from Spain.
Yeah.
Welcome to RawbutReal.
Hello.
I am your host, Rhea.
I am the other host.
You already know what it is. That's G-Baby. That's my man. G-Baby was last week with Pops. But y'all know what it is. What up, though? This your man, Dice Clark. I am the host. And as y'all see, we have a special, look at Rhea's face. We got a special guest in the building. We'll let her introduce herself.
Yes.
Would you,
Damn.
All right, G-Baby?
Yeah.
Let the guest introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Ericka Murria. I am the founder and executive director of Supreme Transitions nonprofit agency here in Detroit, Michigan, supporting Black survivors and victims of domestic violence and sexual assault.
That's
nice.
now that's the intro.
I do this.
That's the intro.
She's a professional already.
That's right. What you trying to say? We not that
No, I
professional.
didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
I didn't say it, but I take pointers. I'm here for constructive criticism. Yes, this is my Spain outfit I got in Spain. But the girls
How did you
out.
like Spain?
Spain was that's where we're gonna go right into weekend recap. That's what we do on RawbutReal. We go through our weekend and then we get to the nitty gritty of life. We're gonna go right in the pictures. That was the camel ride in Morocco. So that was actually Morocco is actually Africa, people. So we were in Africa as well. Just amazing. And people are a bit rude. I don't know if it was Spain people or the people migrating in or just people visiting. But it was
rude?
we got into I would have needed bail money. With 5 ladies, we had an interesting journey. I'll just say that. Can't say too much.
Oh.
How long did you stay?
Was it 7 days? The 1st to the 8th. But that
7 whole
first
days?
day is just straight travel. Because it takes, we had a layover in New Jersey for 5 hours, which really is like 3 hours because you're moving around through the airport. Had something to eat, of course, cocktails. It was the whole journey was a whole alcoholic event.
Good.
We
Sounds
drank
like
the
my
whole
type of party. Tag nappy.
we drank the whole time. I cannot lie. But it was for my sister's 50th. Her and her best friend and her other best friend, they all turned 50 this year. So they wanted to do a girls trip, and I was just a tag along because I'm baby sis.
Oh, that's cool.
Aw.
That's cool.
Yeah, our real sister. She's
So you talking about some Leos. It's Leo season.
Leos, no.
not her.
Yes.
My sister's a
Yes.
Cancer. Her birthday's July 14th. Her best friend's birthday actually isn't even until December.
Oh my goodness, but
she
they just
doesn't
doing
have
their 50th year.
Yep.
Okay.
She doesn't have a summer birthday, so she's like, I want a summer trip.
I know about those.
So that's what we did.
I'm a true Leo, so I'm here for all the Leos.
One of my
teams.
closest friends is a Leo, so I stay
Yeah.
supervised.
Her birthday tomorrow, too, one of mine.
That's what's up.
Her birthday
It's so many
It's a
birthdays.
lot of
I
birthdays.
post birthdays
My
every
nephew,
day.
Evo, yeah. Brandy's tomorrow. Evo's the 14th.
Dang, Brett, again?
Yeah, that came so quick.
It's been a year already?
Yeah.
Come out again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year.
That was y'all already know. Y'all did a great job. Hill Harper was here last week. I hate that I wasn't able to be here, but I still tuned in. It was midnight in Spain when it was 6 o'clock here. So it's a 6-hour difference. And I'm still getting used to being back because I went right to work. Well, I didn't take the whole week off. I don't know.
You gotta have at least a travel day recovery day.
I thought I
don't know.
did it, and I didn't. I was like, we get back on the 8th, but I thought we got back in the morning on the 8th, but we didn't get back till 6:30 p.m. So I get home to 7, then I deal with the baby. You know. Then I had to be to work at 7 in the morning the next day. So I've been a zombie
Oh.
for a couple days.
And you got a little cough? going on?
I had a little cough going on, a little dry throat. I said, let me go on to urgent care, get a little swab right quick, which means nothing. Even the doctor said it doesn't mean anything anymore. If you get a swab test or not. She's like, you could have COVID. I don't know. I said, really? Mm-hmm. Really? Mm-hmm. She's like, depends on how you feel in about another week.
Man, I've been dealing with this voice thing just going on 2 weeks.
But she said it's literally a virus.
They said it's worse.
It's literally, no, the doctor said it's literally a virus. Like, you take cold medicine, and it just is what I said. So it went from a pandemic to a virus.
Yeah.
Just like that, huh? Mm-hmm. People died, lost a whole bunch of people. Yeah. But it's just a virus. Okay. All right. I'll go with that. Serious. It's serious to me. And with me have had COVID twice. Well, they tease me because they say I get to catch COVID all the time. But literally, I had it twice.
I had it about 5 times.
I had it twice.
You never had it?
And it's not a regular COVID. That's how I know this isn't. You literally ache.
Yeah.
You literally ache. And I definitely quarantined. I still have my friend mad at me to this day. I missed her 50th birthday because I had COVID. And she's like, you gonna miss my party? I was like, I have COVID. Yeah. She's like, it's just a cold.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's killing people.
It killed my cousin, so I take it very seriously.
Yeah.
But that's don't get me started.
Double-digit loss in our family, so I don't take it light.
I don't take it light.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my week. We'll go through the pictures later, I guess. I sent a little video. Well, no, let's do it now. You got it queued up. That way we stay on topic and get that out of the way, because at the end we end it with something else, and I want to get to your event.
You can go ahead.
Thank you. And everything. I can go ahead?
Yeah, we getting it, though. You can go ahead with we'll come back to it. You can go ahead, though.
Look at Chantel. I don't know. I'm
The
just talking to you,
award-winning Chantel.
That's right.
This Friday,
We're gonna speak it into
check out the
existence.
award-winning
I was about to say, wait,
engineer.
we got pre-awards?
No, we're just putting it out there. She gonna win one.
You gonna win.
RawbutReal gonna win too. And what up though?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
It's
more.
different. It's different categories. Like I said,
The voting is done, though, right?
voting is
Yeah, it's
done.
over with.
Okay.
I was in Spain voting.
They extended it too, so. But yeah.
Yeah, it's closed.
That.
They closed it. What you mean extended it? They opened it back up?
No, I'm saying at the time it was supposed to have been over on the 2nd of August
It went to the 5th, right?
to the 5th.
Ah, no, I didn't know that. I was in Spain. Did y'all keep voting? Really?
I did. Nah, I did now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been hoodwinked. If we don't win, that's gonna be my.
You gonna feel like
Your
it's your
argument.
fault.
You ain't get them extra days in.
Oh, my
I'm gonna be like, I didn't let nobody know. I did. It's a time difference.
I know I got word on the streets though. It's very, 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 very close in all categories.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be very shocking to most people.
Why are you saying it
feel
like
like he
you
knows
know?
something,
Like you
right.
know something we
got
don't
the
know?
inside
Man,
He knows some.
I am God's
He's so
gift.
cocky.
I just know so much.
Well, anyway, for my
Right. Let's go on the G Babies weekend.
I again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. My hair braids by G Baby.
Yeah,
Her braider.
she got bullied to do it before she
did.
left.
She did. I still. Hey,
I was
look,
almost on my deathbed. Like
she
I would do
was.
it.
That's probably why I'm sick now, because she was coughing in my head.
She's still here though, right?
But did you die?
Right. There she is.
But did you die?
She's here. I was gifted tickets again
Yes. That's good.
to go to the Queens of R&B concert this weekend. I have videos. I didn't take any pictures, so
You didn't send me them.
no.
Uh-huh.
Because you don't need to hear me singing.
Yes, I do.
Not with this voice.
Well, that's where your voice at.
You shouldn't have been trying to sing. That's number one.
Listen, it was wonderful. The girls did good. I
Who
ain't
was
gonna
in
lie.
the concert? I wasn't here. I don't know
It
who
was
was.
SWV, Escape, Total, 702, Maya, and OMG Girl.
I missed.
Baby, it was
Not OMG,
good.
girl.
Right.
Yeah,
They had a song. What's that song? I ain't no disrespect. I
It's
just
Tiny's daughter and some people. I don't know
I
the
said, what they
song.
find them at? I didn't even know they had a whole
They
song.
opened up for them. I missed that part, but I did make it to see everybody else. They did a fantastic job.
That's good. It's good to have family in the business.
It
I ain't gonna lie.
is.
Everybody need a little help.
And coincidentally enough, the tickets that I received, I ended up sitting next to my cousins. Christina.
Oh, did you? Mm-hmm, oh, yeah, that was
So it
dope.
worked out real well, and I had a fantastic weekend actually. I had a good time.
That's good.
And- oh, and then the yard sale I had
Yeah,
on
you sure
Saturday
did.
at Biltmore Burgers on 6 Mile and Biltmore. We did a yard sale, a little family yard sale. That was cool. Dice did come through.
Yep.
He always do.
He does. He supports all the
For
time.
some people.
Oh, here we go now. But yeah, he came. He supported. He got some food, and and I supported him as well.
Yeah, she did.
Going into his weekend.
Right. See how you segue?
Great weekend. Ericka, we gonna get to you in a minute.
It's all good.
Man,
Saving the best for last.
But,
Look, I'm here.
had a great weekend. Started on Thursday. We did a give back to the kids, back to school supplies. Over 1,500 people came. Shout out to Cornerstone, the principal, Miss Stover, which is one of my partners with Millionaire Mindset Movement. King, all the way from Vegas, who here. Sonia, and myself. And then What Up Dope Pod Talk. We gave back so much. So that Thursday, on a Thursday, from 12 to 6, it wore me out to where I didn't get a chance to get, my haircut and all that. So I put on
Lord.
Facebook.
He did this again.
Yeah, I'm begging for money to get a haircut, a manicure.
Well, did it work for you? Because I didn't. It didn't work well for me.
And instantly, my co-host here, G Baby, was no questions, didn't comment, just sent the cash out. And I went straight to the barbershop from there. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when I pulled up to support her thing, she said, "Well, I see you made it to the barbershop." I said, we had a beautiful weekend with that, with the kids. Giving back to them was something different. That this was one of my biggest events with this many people, like at one time. So
that's dope.
Yeah,
you said 1,500 people.
Yes,
a lot.
More than that, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, so shout out to everybody hands-on who volunteered to come help do little different things, even those who donated book bags, pencils, crayons, and all the stuff the kids needed. And we gave away gifts. This time it wasn't $30,000 worth, but it was like $10,000 worth of gifts to the kids.
But they're gifts. It's not a amount. I feel you.
Shout out to Angie Starr from 105.9 Nation in the Morning. She did a phenomenal job on hosting it, had the kids doing their thing. And then she also did where they won a prize where they had to answer, in order to get the prize, they had to answer a question. So, it was a long line full of kids. We was able to accommodate all the kids. So
shout out to the parents that brought the kids.
Yeah. So
it starts at home. It starts at home.
No, it is. It's very overwhelming.
Backpack giveaways.
And of course, I don't want to be smart, but we keep it RawbutReal. But I wasn't gonna give a shout out to them because they coming because we're giving some away for free.
That's the purpose.
I know, but I'm saying
that's the only reason why they came out.
Yes, because this is my thing. I got on the mic. I'm not gonna lie, because again, we didn't have enough. The last event we did $30,000 worth of gift. We had more than enough to give to every child out there, right? I had to tell the parents, they got to understand when your community, your own community, they have to step up and help out.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, bring your kids. We give us stuff for free. Help out. We can give away more. See, because what hurt me was kids coming up. I was giving away the gifts, and it was little girls and boys, and I knew we weren't going to be able to give gifts to every child there.
Right.
So it was going to be some kids who sad, disappointed, like, why they get one and we didn't. So I was just sharing with the parents, like, listen, when there's something like this going on, they don't understand. If it's 500 parents that came, if y'all gave $1, that's $500 towards what we can buy more gifts to give away.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, not only that, fold up a chair.
So do you think sometimes, too, with the giveaways, it should be like a donation type thing to get in? Like,
no, I'm not gonna force it. No, I don't think it should. But and I know everybody don't have common sense, but to know that somebody doing something big in your community to give back. Like, you would think, okay, everybody don't have money. That's understandable.
Right.
It ain't about the amount. It's about, if we got a community of people, if everybody gave something, it can go towards what we're doing. We can give more that way.
That's true.
Well, that's
know
why
what
I
I'm saying?
said the
That's-
parents that
I
give
think it
time.
really-
Giving time is something too, because they could just not.
The
It's
time
ways
for
to
what?
be creative with marketing also though, because I'm hearing what you're saying and what G Baby is saying, and I think maybe you can put a spin on that marketing because I'm real forward thinking and make it like you feel like a game show, but where the kids are coming to buy a backpack for $1.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
come get your back to school
Yeah.
supplies
Yeah.
for $1 and see, you know, if that will, you know, you're gonna get the people regardless. It's not mandatory, but you know,
Right.
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
optional.
Instead
Yeah, that's
something
what I
for
was
free.
saying. Like
Yeah,
something. Because $1, I mean,
Come
y'all
on,
can
man.
find
But you
for
should
$1.
And they
donate.
still gonna get all
You
the
should.
frees, the lunch, you know, you give away hot dogs, you're giving away
Yeah,
chips,
food. It
giving
was
away
free
drinks,
food.
yeah.
It was free
Guess where you
gifts
can really
for the
get $1
kids.
from? You can go to Aldi
And then that's the
and
thing.
get the little quarters out the car.
But that's the thing.
Tell it, G baby. So you tell them to go steal.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's not still a lot of people be like, here, you can take the card, you get the
I
quarter
don't
out.
never
You
take
keep
my
it.
quarter out. I leave my quarter.
I don't
in
even
there.
know what y'all talking about. That's why I don't even deal with Aldi.
I ain't been there in years, but the thing ain't changed.
You put that quarter in there.
To get a buggy.
To get a
To get a
buggy.
buggy.
Oh,
Rent
yeah,
this
that's
buggy
probably why I
for-
don't go to- I
But
just feel
similar,
like
You
so-
get it back.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Similar to that
Yeah.
same idea. Like
Just
we're
put it
gonna
back.
do $1, or you know, two for $1.
I gotta rent a buggy.
Yeah.
Where do that buggy money
Look,
go?
look, you losing focus. Don't worry about that. Go up to Aldi's and hang out to find out.
You
No,
about
it's
that
supposed to
Yeah.
go back to you. When you return your buggy,
Buggy, you get the quarter.
Your coin post come out.
Ain't
Yeah.
that something?
Just so they won't have to get the buggies from the parking lot.
So they won't have
Correct.
to pay somebody to go get the buggies from
But
the
you know
parking
they
lot.
make
I
good
work
money.
at
They it's a German
They
store.
work real
I
good
worked
money
at
at
Aldi's
Aldi.
in Houston.
They
and
pay good too.
Yeah, they do.
They
With
pay
people
really
I
benefits.
well.
bet they do. They saving money getting quotas. Okay.
So, but listen,
Back on the topic.
yeah, the point I was making
talk
about
about
that
it later.
is not making it mandatory for the parents to come and donate. But all I'm saying is, if you already got people coming into your community giving back, your kids are getting free supplies to go back to school. Right, that saved you so much money right there. Right. We also gave gifts out to the kids, is what I'm saying. I just wanted to be able to accommodate every child. Like the one saying Obama said when he was in office, no child left behind. I believe in that at every event I do.
Yeah, depending on the community to do it though, is where I mean you have different programs. You got to be the spark to start different stuff. So they're not. It's not going to be set up like that. I know it's frustrating. We talk about it all the time. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
People don't do
Because
certain
it's
things
been
you
going on
expect
for how
them to
long?
do. But
You do community events,
Yeah,
right?
All about it. And then you got the ones, since we being raw and real, then you got the ones that be like, I ain't want this one. I wanted
Yeah.
the purple one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Ooh, that irks my soul.
yeah. Like
That breaks you.
we gonna let
And
you
then the
introduce.
mama clown about the purple one.
We're going to let you introduce yourself and talk about that. But this is what I want to say, too, because you do a lot of community. These are things that's been going on for years, and there's so many people who do this, right? Like, come on. I just feel like you don't have to just keep talking about this and asking the parents. They should know better. Like, you should just know better.
And that's why you get the resources of people when people create nonprofits all the time and do different things amongst the crew and the family and just give back. And you just don't worry about it. You can't. I mean,
When you do, you start getting
you get
angry.
tired.
Yeah, I do. I've been
Start
aiming
getting
for
to
years,
that
but
point.
this shit bothers me no matter what because I'm very passionate about it. And even with the nonprofit, I own money, all that. It don't matter. Like, I want to do for all the kids. We could do that much more.
You can't. I
The more
love your
involved.
passion, but
That's all.
sometimes you just got to be okay with who you reach. Dice is all I'm saying. You got to be okay with
You
who
gotta
you
know your
reach.
community.
Hell no, I want to reach more.
You can just
There's
be
more there.
patient.
There's more in your community. The more them came out, and then they was getting on my
Oh,
damn
Lord.
nerves.
You know what? Nope. All right,
So-
let's play the video. Let's segue to the video.
Talking about, do the kids got to be here with me to get their stuff? I was like, hell yeah.
Yes, they
You
do.
ain't about to take
Now,
5
you
book
know
bags
that's the
home.
rule, like you said.
Now
We've been doing this
I
for
would-
years.
Yeah,
That's
you-
the rule. The
come
kid
on
gotta
now. You
come.
Let's
gotta
go
come
to
with
the
the
happy
kid.
moment. Recap is fast.
Yeah, so you, nah.
Let's watch
Young
the
lady,
video.
Ericka, oh, you got it?
Go wait.
Go.
I couldn't tell. I had one with music, but I must have sent the wrong one. But it's on my Facebook page. But
I'm such a nerd. I'm like, was it salt water or mineral water?
yeah, I'm like, I don't know. We wasn't that in Morocco. We were at the beach, but all we kept thinking about was the people on the beach. And there's camels. Like, we riding camels, and they pissing and boo-booing all down the beach. And they just kids on the beach playing. Like, this is a public beach with the camels. And y'all just, and they boo-boo looks like balls, like rocks. Yeah. So you'll think it's like, oh, look at the rock, and the kids just playing with shit. It's amazing.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Dad, give him a shout out. And we got to autograph his cup.
Me too.
No, we did not, Dad.
We got to do it. Make sure we do it before we leave. We got you, Dad.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, it was beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh, my goodness. But,
so, Miss Ericka.
Let's get to Ericka. Yes, Ericka. How was your weekend?
Yeah.
Exhausting and beautiful. It was amazing. Our family, like we just discussed right quickly about the trauma in the pandemic, we lost a lot of family members.
Oh, yeah.
So our last family gathering was in 2019.
Oh, wow.
My uncle, he used to host it at his house where he bought some extra lots and fenced it all in. We had bounce houses. We had
y'all
all
did
the
it big.
things. Yeah. And it was a huge thing. People came from all out of town. And so during the pandemic, of course, we couldn't do it. So this year was our first time getting together since then.
Oh, you had a funky good time.
Right.
It's
So
beautiful.
I'm still celebrating my birthday. So I got gifts
Happy
from
belated.
family members.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. But people came from New York, Cincinnati, D.C., Washington,
Wow.
Maryland. Just came. And I'm so happy I was home because I was actually scheduled to be out of town working that weekend. And so they changed my date to later this month, and I was able to be there. Both of my daughters were there because all of our schedules are crazy. So it was cool. My niece, I have one. That's my auntie Sugar.
Divine Order.
What's her
Divine
name?
Order.
So we did Kensington Park. I ain't been there since I was a kid.
Yeah, I'm like,
And it was still beautiful and far AF. Don't want to go back. And I told them so all of us had shirts that said what cousin we are. And somebody picked mine for me, trying to be funny, and had HNIC. So when I went to get it,
That's a compliment.
BIC.
did you now?
So y'all, what's understood don't have to be said.
That part.
Right.
So we did the whole TikTok thing, and everybody said who they were, and we grilled. And then Sunday, two cousins, shout out to Mike and Percy, they split the bill for everyone's breakfast at IHOP.
Wow. Okay, Mike and Percy.
Yeah, we took over
Salute.
IHOP, and
Because it's not a small feat.
No.
Doesn't sound like y'all got a
Shit.
big family.
We do. Yeah, but so in the spirit of what you said, there were some of us who still circled back and Zelled and cashed out Mike and Percy and just said thank you.
Right,
Just to show gratitude because, I knew I was buying food. Everyone came with the thought that we were buying food.
Yeah.
And then they said, oh, we covered it. When they came out with this long bit, it was long.
Yeah.
And so I still circle back. Of course, I speak for myself just to say thank you because
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm
Yeah.
still in the circle.
You know,
like
them-
I'm still
them-
circling. I still owe people.
Yeah.
and
And them guys did it out from their heart, and they probably weren't expecting nothing back. But it's just a thought process. Your thought process is different than the average person.
Yeah.
And my
they mean
sister,
well.
My daughters, I was like, no, I don't care if it's $10.
Yeah.
Just come back and
Just
say thank
something.
you.
Yeah.
Because if it's 100 people, again,
Yeah.
$1, 100 people is 100.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know
it
you
helps.
just ate $60 worth of food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we did.
Like,
We
come
enjoyed
on.
ourselves, and then we all left the restaurant and went over to the matriarch. So my great grandmother had 2 sets of children. She had 7 by her first husband and 7 by her second.
Damn, Grant.
Yeah. And so her first set of children, she still has one daughter living.
That's some
Okay.
love.
She's 84, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, so we all got to go over her house. She don't remember us.
Right.
She remembered a few, which is funny because them be the favorites. If you got dementia, you remember one or two.
Yeah.
So-
My granny remember me all. That was the favorite. And
So
she had
we
to-
did that, and then
Dang, 7
went
and
over.
7.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And my grandfather was the oldest of all of them.
Okay.
So,
My God.
we enjoyed ourselves. We enjoyed each other.
Good family.
And then went to sleep, and I hit the ground running this morning, per usual.
Hello.
Oh, it is Monday. Lord.
That's how that happens.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Okay,
goodness.
girl.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
Yeah,
We family now.
Oh my
Right.
goodness. I'm coming to the
What
next
cousin are
one.
you? Okay.
I'm the Tata.
Oh, Lord.
The HT. No,
Uh-oh, we know that cousin.
look.
We'll
Well,
drink
that's
to
like our
that.
shirt for the
Call
trip
me,
said what we
Auntie
were
Tito.
bringing.
Auntie
She's
Tito.
Auntie Tito. That is true. How you made me think about
What
that?
cousin are you?
Uncle Captain
He's
America.
Captain America.
Uncle Captain America.
No,
So, Miss Ericka, because we are pushing for time, and we need the people to know what you got coming up and what it is you do. We had a little brief conversation before Rhea and G-Baby walked in, but I do want you to share even with them and to the viewers, because it's very important information that you have that people need to know this. And also let them know how they can follow you.
and how you got started? I want to know the background.
Is that
how
a
you
call?
got started in this?
Oh, that's a call.
we got a caller?
caller.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was for us.
Welcome to RawbutReal. Let us know how you feel.
Well, it is.
Oh, well, hello, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm blessed, sir. Good to hear from you. Thank you for filling in last week.
Yes.
Great job.
No problem.
Thanks, Papa Bear.
I hear you.
Well, you see, we have a lovely guest with us. She is going to speak on domestic violence,
Oh, really?
Quite a few things.
quite a few things,
Yeah.
and she has an event coming up. So, are you just calling to say hi, or do you have a question for our guest?
Yes, I called in and said, I'm going to be domestic violence when you're going to have my cup.
Y'all know how to reach me if you need
My
assistance.
man.
Blake, one spray has. Do you need help?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
feel safe at home?
All right. Love y'all.
Love you too, Dad. Thank you.
Mwah.
That was cool.
Yeah, he
Papa
filled
Bear.
in last week when she was in Spain. He
Yeah.
sat in with us and did a wonderful job. We had Hill Hopper on.
Oh, that was a blessing.
And and Dad gave some jewels. He dropped some
He
jewels.
definitely did.
Helped us. Even Hill Hopper was just, I think they bought it
was
quite well.
tuning in, like-
Yeah. So it was great. So
That's what's up.
And he got the only picture with him.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good too.
He got
smart man. He knew what to do.
Yeah. I'm like, let me take it.
He is my daddy.
Yeah.
I did get it. Don't fall far.
All right, Eric.
So
go
yes,
ahead.
let us know how you got started.
Yeah, so I founded Supreme Transitions 14 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Birthed out of my own experiences. I'm a true Detroit girl, so I know exactly what it's like to get it out the mud and be in the trenches and figure it out. And for those of us who are determined to not end up on the other side, of the fence or the street,
Or the pole.
or the pole. And then Jay-Z got a song. He said, once a good girl's gone bad, then she's gone forever. And that stuck with me. Like, what does that mean? I done had some stuff happen to me, but I don't want to be gone forever.
right.
And so just based on a lot of things I experienced, homelessness, domestic violence, it wasn't until my 21st birthday that I experienced sexual assault. But my mom passed when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
And then I became a teen mom like right after that, and then homeless right after that. And trying to navigate systems without having a parent, to help me, or a village to help me. But every program that I walked into or called, I didn't qualify. I was either too old or too young or too much education or not enough education. Or, you live here, you live there, or you only got one child. Okay, we don't have space for you. It was always something where I never fit. But literally, I would get a phone call within that next week saying, hey, my friend is going through XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Can you help her? Do you know what? And I'm like, I just left somewhere that's for her.
Wow.
It wasn't for me. And so I would, I didn't know what I was doing was advocacy. I didn't know that I was doing warm referrals and helping people get leads and referrals to resources. And so over time, I just kept doing that. And I had a nightlife party promotions company. And I also saw a lot in that world.
Yeah.
And I threw a lot of parties that put some women in some compromising situations because they were overindulging in the nightlife experience.
Yeah.
And having two daughters, I was like, I don't know who they'll be. And I don't want to normalize this culture and community where they may get lost, where I'm strong enough to turn down advances or to not, fall prey to some of these circumstances. And so I was like, what do I do? And so I prayed about it, and God just dropped it in my spirit that when I moved from the house I was living in, that my life would change forever. And so
Excuse me.
I got rededicated in the church at that time.
Amen.
What church?
And it was, at that time, it was Caring Temple.
Okay.
Missionary Baptist Church on the west side, Schoolcraft and Hubble.
Always shout out to Church of God, okay? Just
Okay.
saying.
And then my pastor, he started a church. It was a family church, so he started a second church, and I went with him and his wife to Empowerment Temple Church.
Okay.
And
Where they located?
they were on Ewald Circle. I don't believe they're open now.
Okay.
And so in that ministry and growing in ministry, I knew I wanted to keep doing what I was doing. I wanted to legitimize it. And so Dr. Sabrina Jackson, Kaylin Ford,
Yes.
they poured into me, and they was like, you know what, you got something. I was like, okay, well, what's the difference between a for-profit and a non-profit? Because I need a paycheck. So it took 14 years for me to officially get a paycheck, though, from Supreme Transitions. I just wanted to learn. And so I volunteered with several different agencies and worked at different programs like Wayne State and the 9th Precinct. I've done quite a few local positions, worked in shelters, but at the same time still building and cultivating what Supreme Transitions was and still helping people. And so gaining a reputation nationally for doing good work, doing culturally specific, trauma-informed work. And so culturally specific is basically FUBU. For us, by us. And so that's what we do. We create all of our programs based around Black community needs.
Based on the need.
Yeah. And service provision. And so nothing is mandated. Everything is optional. But like I said, we have a good girlfriend conversation.
Okay.
So you come in and you say, you know what, last night is the last night that my partner, male or female, is going to put their hands on me and I need some help. I'm not ready to leave.
Tough conversations.
Because these are the real conversations.
Yes, tough conversations.
It's not people coming in with black eyes and busted lips.
Exactly.
You know, and so I don't know how to leave. And so what we do is we have this conversation with you and we help you understand what your options are. And I'm actively listening and creating a long list of goals for you to accomplish for you to be able to leave. You might say, I want to leave tonight. We got you. On the Underground Railroad, we're going to put you somewhere safe.
There you go.
But in the event that you need more time, because the primary reason for that people stay is due to finances.
Absolutely.
And so we might need to help you build a plan.
So it's no judgment.
It's no judgment at all.
Yeah, because some cases, some people do that.
Oh, no. Well,
you got to go now and you can't stay. Yeah,
No.
I have seen that.
And that's not what we do, and that's
Yeah.
not beneficial. And that's
amazing.
not how we operate in our community. And so, but we do weekly check-ins with the participants that call our program to make sure that you're accomplishing those goals. I've met so many people throughout the entire state and United States that there isn't many resources that we can't connect you to. And so we do that warm referral, and then we still ask you to follow up because you have to do the work.
That part.
That our advocates can't do the work for you. You're in a driver's seat. You're just saying, I want to go to Wendy's. Where do I turn left? And so we'll help you navigate this course to get to where you're trying to go. And it's all inclusive. So worried about your dog can go too. You know, you're worried about your baby, your nieces. If that's who's in your care, they can go too.
All I hear is passion.
Yeah,
The
it
passion.
is.
Because
I'm
for
blessed to
anybody
live
to
my
do,
passion.
yes,
Yeah.
for you to
And
go,
my person.
what they always say, whatever you would do without getting paid, that's your passion.
I did it for a long time.
Yeah,
A
that's your
very long
passion.
time. But I'm
Or
also...
I like to say your calling, because
Yeah.
you have to go through some things sometimes to
Yeah, I'm
know how to
also,
help somebody else.
a national consultant. And so I'm working behind the scenes, and that's all that means. I'm working behind the scenes to help change policies on the intersection of domestic violence and child welfare, the intersection of domestic violence and child support, and then sexual assault policies in the Black community.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know what happened to my ear, though.
You can't hear?
You can't
Oh,
hear?
it came back.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say your ear. Did it fall off?
right. Like, what you mean?
With domestic violence, that's across the board. Do you have kids that call in and ask for help, and you guys can help?
Kids don't call.
Really?
And it's really...
I wondered that. I always wonder, like, do kids?
Well, we don't help anyone under the age of 18.
Okay.
But I do talks at Persian High School.
Okay.
And anywhere people invite me to come, churches, all the places. But they don't call because it's normalized in our community.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you think about the Krishan and Blueface,
Yeah.
I just learned about that.
The what?
Krishan and Rock.
Now
That's
you
the
know.
same person. Rock and
Don't
Blueface.
ask
you don't
Murria.
know.
Ericka. Ericka, don't tell her after the show. She don't know
I
about
don't know
her.
these people.
Or a young person.
Yeah, but it's a real thing. And then even the back.
I don't even know
I
them.
asked that
The
because you
situation.
got.
What
Listen,
happened?
I'm saying this because I'm speaking from not my child going through it, but him being in school with kids that are in relationships, teenagers that are in high school in relationships, and they're being abused. And
It's
they're
called teen dating violence.
okay, because these young girls are in relationships with their schoolmates, these men, and sometimes, like you said, it's both parties. And you got same sex parties too. And they're being abused, and they don't know
Jesus.
They don't know.
who to contact, what to do.
They don't know what constitutes sexual assault.
That part.
And they don't know what domestic violence is, because if you grow up in a household where all I've ever heard the communication style being is people yelling and throwing things and fighting, and we heard it growing up. And to be honest, if he don't love you if he don't.
I was accused of being abusive, and I didn't. Yeah. And it makes sense now.
I thought she was just letting us know, like,
Right. Like,
I'm an abuser.
you coming out the closet.
I realized
It's okay.
that the way I was raised. Hey, Dad. No offense.
We love you, Dad.
But the way is verbal abuse and it's physical abuse.
Correct.
So I have a very morbid sense of humor. I'm off the cuff. I have a different kind of, y'all know me. I have a little. I'm corny, but I'm also I'm corny. I accept it. It's fine. It is who I am.
Call it corn
I
star.
feel like I think that I'm very numb to certain things that someone could be upset about, and I'm like, shake it off, like get over it.
But can
really
you help her?
dismissive.
In the
I
end
need
of this,
help.
make sure
I need
you
help.
help
I
her
might
out,
need some
man.
help.
Are you there
But
for?
so me and Dice
Look,
were
are you
talking
there for
about
abusers?
I might need some help.
That is we don't directly help abuse, but I have a program for people like you.
Yeah, I got it.
If
Man,
you want
that's
to self-proclaim it,
like how I
yes.
be abusing Dice. I verbally abuse him.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's learning and unlearning, and the more we know, the more we grow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's being unashamed to really be honest and say, you know what?
See, I'm unashamed. I'm serious. I can see that. I accept that. I honestly can see
I'm
that.
proud of you for that.
Because I have to work on that.
First step is
See,
admitting.
it was meant for you to be here.
It
It's all in
was.
divine order
It
for you to bring it out.
was.
Yeah.
But share with the people, but real quick, so they can follow your pages. Let's give them that information
And I
so
can
we
put
don't
it
miss
in the
that out.
chat.
Yeah.
And so Supreme Transitions is now opening one of the first and only in Detroit all-service center for survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault.
Salute.
This Saturday,
Congrats.
you can walk in, regular business hours. You can call the national hotline and the state hotline to talk to one of our advocates.
One more time. Repeat that.
I'm including the
repeat
website
that.
on everything on
They need to
in the
know.
feed.
This Saturday.
This Saturday from 10 to 3, you have to register to receive the address because it is an undisclosed address.
Yeah.
And so we will also have an Office of Child Support navigator in our office 2 days a week, every week, to assist community members for free. If you have questions about child support or how to navigate that system. And so that'll be this weekend. We're doing the grand opening, and it's a big deal. We also have a non-traditional healing space in our office because we know that Black people need yoga, we need sound healing, we need Reiki, we need massage. And also, all of my team, I don't have a staff, all of my team, it is mandatory for training and self-care. And so everyone every quarter has mandatory self-care, massages and yoga and Reiki. And my daughter actually is my finance director. And she...
Salute. That's dope.
Keep it
Yeah, she
real.
graduated from college, and so she's getting on-the-job training, but she gets ear acupuncture on a regular,
I love chiropractic
yogi massage,
services.
all the things.
Can we think about adding chiropractic? Look at me trying to add some
You
stuff.
talking about, look, you see me like,
Chiropractic services.
Yeah, but we got a referral for a really good one, a Black one, too.
Oh, really?
Now, do you guys
'Cause I
accept
know-
volunteers?
We always have volunteers. I do ask our volunteers to be trained.
Okay.
And so we do have a training every year, once a year, for volunteers to learn domestic violence dynamics and sexual assault dynamics.
Yeah, because I might offend some people. You got to
And-
learn
but
some
you know
things.
know what? We offend.
I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
We do. It's not intentional, but you never know what could offend someone.
Yeah.
And then we also are starting a new line of services specifically for the Black LGBTQ community members. In our community, they're all our community.
Yes.
And so we are dedicating a separate line of services just for Black LGBTQ plus survivors and victims that need a safe place to call.
Yeah, because it is a different line of communicating.
Specialized.
Especially, it has to be specialized.
So let me go ahead, G baby.
No, I was just gonna say because some people, like I said, this younger, they think just because it's girl on girl, it's not a domestic case.
No, they be the ones whooping each other head.
That part. That's what I'm saying. The unknown is crazy.
Yeah.
Like they think, well, I'm dating a girl, so the police won't think that that's domestic
Well, I've
violence.
seen that world.
Or rape.
Yes,
Correct.
and rape.
Correct.
I've seen that. I've seen both sides, not from personal experience, but just people in my circle and going to different. That's why I've never been judgmental. I've been to a gay bar. I've been to titty bars. And I had to say, like, I ran into somebody at a gay bar, and I said, "Oh my God, they're gay." And I said, "Wait a minute. If I seen them there,
And
I
they
know I'm
seen
not
me.
gay. So that don't mean that they gay.
Right.
You have to stop the way you think
That part.
about things. And it was just, I like drag shows. I like to see
Drag shows are fun.
Drag shows are fun.
They are fun.
It's just a different experience, and it's something to experience. I'm not saying I want to go experience. Look at Dice's face.
But it's all a part of our community, though. And so,
Yeah, because I got friends that are gay, and I'm like, well, they want to go to this club, and that don't necessarily
And they
mean I'm
clubs be
going there.
jumping. But I said all
They
that
do.
to say, those used to be the biggest fights after we leave the club. The girls fighting each other because you can get with a girl. It's girls. Like, it's not like you whooping a man beating you up or something like that. They look at it like, oh, it'd be even because women.
Yeah.
and it's not true.
It's not true.
So listen, I have a question about, because we talked briefly out there. I want you to speak on it on air because you said something that was educational to me that I didn't know about child support and also abuse, how people can use that against the other partner as abuse. Can you speak on that, elaborate on that?
Yeah, so thank you for bringing that back up. One of, like I said, the primary reason that people stay in abusive relationships is due to finances. And child support can be used as an abusive tactic if that parent does have issues with power and control. They learn very quickly that they can use that system to monitor how much money you make, where you live, if you can move in and out of the state, when you can see your child, when you can't see your child. And it goes both ways. There are men and there are women that abuse that system as an abusive tactic. So if you're trying to get away from someone and you've broken up with someone, one of my issues that I speak about nationally is that this system forces you to co-parent with your abuser. If I broke up with this person or I divorced this person because we can't get along, it's a serious issue to the point that I don't even want you to know where I live.
Yeah.
Why would I want to go and
That's
sit in court
interesting.
And
with
get
you?
an address.
And get my
all of that
address.
information is
And that's
on there.
not to say that you don't deserve equal time
Right.
with your child, but when it's not about the time, when it's about just controlling that person and their finances and or not paying child support, because some people will put themselves on child support and then not pay, but you need that money in your budget to survive because
How
it's
do
a-
you decipher?
but it's a trickle-down effect because now I'm talking about all community members, right? And it's multifaceted. So let's say someone is on welfare or food stamps, but you got a child support order. They're going to factor that money into your household income regardless.
Sure do.
To if you get it or not. So your food stamps could be cut off or reduced for money
Yeah.
you've never even received.
That's true.
That doesn't even make sense. And so again, some people will put themselves on child support or put the person on child support to cause harm. And there's so many different policies, and I know we're not here for that, but I could talk about it all day.
We're gonna have to have you back because that's something I really want to do.
Yeah,
I want more time on
I
because
swear
I've
out
seen
there.
both sides.
Yeah, because even with
Whereas
men who
yeah.
can't go to work, you know, they get pulled
Yep.
over. Now they got.
I mean, left a
Warrants.
good job.
Warrants.
Left a good
Yeah.
job. You working at a plant, you making me know plants make good money.
Yeah.
But you owe so much child support that you're literally getting, and now it's to the point where they're taking it.
Yeah.
So you working and you getting a $5 check. All
I
this money
helped-
is going to
So I helped
a
a guy
woman.
many years ago
That's sick
because
to
we
me.
do help men and women with domestic violence and sexual assault. But I helped this guy a while ago. Worked at the plant. He was literally sleeping in a very expensive foreign car at Hart Plaza. He was sleeping in his car at Rouge Park. He was sleeping in this foreign vehicle, and his badge of honor was, "But I pay my child support."
That's
I said,
Jesus.
but you ain't spending no time with baby. You have nowhere for baby to come and spend
But
time
we
with
set
him.
it up. Sadly, some women set it up that way.
And
They
so,
don't
but
care about you spending time with
He
your
needed to
child.
learn that he has rights as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that budget need to be readjusted because you do not have you're supposed to get parenting time if you're paying child support, but that's a separate appointment
Exactly.
that most people don't want to do. Once they get that child support order to pay, child support is the money.
I want it all.
Parenting time is the actual physical time with
Come
your
get
child.
them, pay for
That's
So
all
they don't want to do the
Physical time.
second appointment.
Yeah, I want physical
Yeah.
time. Like, I feel like it's very important.
It
You
is.
need to
It's the
spend
most
time
important.
because I need a mental break
Yep.
from these kids.
Please
That
take your
part.
baby. Come
Please
get her.
take your kids.
So
man.
listen,
baby.
Saturday for people who going through stuff like this, are they able to get help through this
The
system?
Office of Child Support does not work on the weekends,
Okay.
and so they won't be there for our grand opening.
Right.
I did reach out to some of the advisory council members. I am on the Office of Child Support Advisory Council, so they may be able to come out. But starting the following Monday and Tuesday of every week, we will have an Office of Child Support navigator in our office.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of young men that I speak with who really want to have a relationship with their child, but we all know that they go through that problem where the mother want to use the child as a pawn, keep them away from the, and then they got to pay all this child support money, and then a lot of guys give up. They don't know they got rights. And I tell them, like, you can't just stop because what she's doing. You got rights too. Go down there and fight for your child if you really want to be in that child's life.
Yeah.
So now with this, what you're doing, I think I salute you. I commend what you're doing.
Absolutely.
It means a lot, and it can help a lot of young black males that really want to get their kids and spend time. Because the first advice I get them, I say, listen, if you can reconcile the relationship with the mother of the child, try to mend that first. And maybe y'all can come together to try to get some solution. But this here you got going, if you cannot resolve the situation with the mother, then hey, take this route to go through the steps that you need to get with your
And
child
here's
and
the
get in their
thing:
life.
depending upon how old the child is, I don't know too many mothers that's just gonna hand off their kid to somebody that hasn't been around, whether they're their father or not. I can't just hand off. Well, with my situation I'm guardian of my cousins. I want you to develop a relationship with them. But when you're not around, they develop habits now. They're 1.5. They have sleeping patterns. They have things that are.
I can speak on that.
Give me a second. Let me finish. I
Go
know
ahead.
I lose my thought real
Yeah,
fast.
go.
I done lost it. Baby, you know I lose my thought fast.
Got doggone poop butt. Come on.
They got sleeping habits and
They got sleeping habits. They on a schedule. So when you say, "Well, I just want to see my kids," I don't have a problem with that. But we've set up a schedule through the court. These are things that you don't want to do.
and so
You have to respect that. I'm at work. My sister's at work. My mom is the primary caregiver. She's there. Remember that 74 years old. Well, about to be 74. So yes, you're gonna have to respect her time. If you don't want to do those things, then that's where issues can come in. But we're not in any way keeping you from seeing them. It's just I'm not trying to make it hard for you. Then the answer is, or the response is, well, I can pay child support. I can just. That's not the go-to. I want you to develop a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to keep it from you. You're just not putting in the time because you don't want to do it on this schedule.
Okay.
We the ones working. You not working, so you gotta go by our schedule. I'm sorry.
okay.
It's two different things with that.
I hear a few things.
You got the schedule, and then you got how you want them to be when they're with that parent. I could never control what goes on when he was with his dad because
You don't know.
I don't know, but I did know every time I got him back, I had to retrain him to be the way that we do it. You know, the way we did things in my household versus what they did in their household. That's when it becomes the two different dynamics.
I'm talking about culture-wise. I'm talking about smoking weed, drinking, and being
All
around
that,
kids. That's what I'm talking about. I
you
can't
really
control it,
can't
but you ain't gonna do
control
it.
it,
They got asthma.
Well,
It's not
no.
gonna happen. Sorry.
No, and so I'm piggybacking with G Baby because one, we have to look at ourselves, and we have to do some level of healing for ourselves to be healthy parents for inherited children also. So not only our own children, but inherited children. And I remember, and I'm not ashamed, my youngest daughter was about 2, and me and her dad was coming to pick her up, and I was calling every 30 minutes. Well, did she get on the potty? Well, did you cook her lunch?
Right.
Well, what are y'all eating? How did you chop up her meal? I was doing all the things. And he flat out told me, he said, if you want to take care of her at my house and your house, then she could just stay at home.
Yeah, that'll discourage them.
And that's not the goal.
No. It's not.
And
It's
so,
not.
because I can't parent him,
No.
I have to be okay that my child is going to be safe everywhere that she goes. And so I had to learn to heal a little bit more, that I don't need as much control over all the things all the time.
I respect that, but here's the difference. They're not mentally stable. And I hate to say it that way. They're
And so
not
then the
mentally stable
court
or
needs
mature
to.
enough.
And so then the court, because there are processes, because you can actually have supervision meetings.
Yes, and that's what
then
we're
they
doing.
can adhere to that. And then that's this, that. But if the court says, yeah, they can go over there for the weekend, they gonna do all the things they do at their house, and that's their business. And so we just, for those who don't
That's the
indulge in
hard
all the
part.
things, you have to just be loving and warm.
Because you see the negative stories. You see where this person got frustrated and they suffocated their child, or they put them in a freezer.
And that's operating
These
out
are
of
the
fear,
things.
though.
Yes, it is.
And so we can't
I
operate out of
absolutely am
fear.
operating. I accept it. I told you I got problems.
We
We're gonna
good.
talk
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
She got
So listen, real quick, let me speak on that too as a man, because I shout out to my kid's mother, Kimberly Covington, the greatest. We had the best relationship ever with parenting our kids. But I was gonna say with Rhea, that situation is one of the biggest problems in relationships out here.
Yeah.
That's what causes the division, because the mother always trying to control everything when it comes to that child.
Yeah.
No
I'm
matter.
not even the mother.
Well, I know you're not in that situation, but I'm just saying situations like that. So
Bonus, Mom.
the thing of it is, with being a man, like, we got our rights too. That's what the system that y'all have up to show these fathers they have rights too. When you get a mother who trying to tell her father when, what, and how, and all that in his own household, like, wait a minute, it's my child too. You can't. We not together no more. The way you raise that child over there is the way you decide to. You can't tell me I gotta raise him and do the same thing. You can give suggestions, but you gotta also.
And the kids grow up and they learn. And they pick. They will decide.
They do.
Because they're still a human being with choices as well.
I was about to say, they have
You
their
gotta
own
raise-
journey.
My point is, at a year, they not making those. I'm saying, y'all talking about older kids.
No,
when
we
they-
talking
we
about
said
from the beginning.
how
That's
they
the
grow and
problem
learn.
from the beginning.
I need to
They
know
learn
and
that.
trust that you are responsible enough to be watching
You can't
a baby.
make that decision.
Yes, I can make it to the point where I'm not going to let you go over there if I don't trust that you are going
But
to pay attention.
what you gonna do when
to
the
these
court say they
girls.
can?
The court
Then what
didn't
you can
say
do?
that they could. They
I'm
found
saying
them
when they
unfit. That's
do.
why they with us.
No, listen.
See,
to
you-
what
We
he's
going off
saying.
track. We gonna look.
Yeah,
Look,
you
we
want
gonna
to go
have
on track
part
because
two.
you want to be right
We gonna
about
have
this
part
so
two.
bad.
Because it's not about being right. It's about living
Y'all
it.
for
You're not
sure
living
raw
it.
and real.
You're not living it.
no,
So
we
you
not,
can't speak
but-
on something you're not living.
You don't. But I'm saying
You
when
can't
if the
speak on.
courts
You
get
just said
involved
you had
and
a
tell
great
them.
relationship with your baby mama,
Yes.
right? Hey Kim, love you sis.
Hey, Kim.
That ain't what we talking about. We gonna have a part two. I'm
Yeah.
stopping the clip because I got a clip that I need to show.
But I respect your thoughts.
Yes,
on this.
and we gonna keep it.
Yes,
we gonna
ma'am.
keep it funky and respectful
Raw
all the
and
time,
real.
raw but real, all day. But I'm talking fast because over the trip, when I went to Spain, I lost 2 people. My old co-worker Bashir, I've learned that he passed away. He had a heart attack.
Oh my goodness.
And my dear friend Shaun Martin, try not to cry. Shaun was one of my closest friends that I met in Dallas at Friendship West, and I'm 45 years old. It's still an undisclosed illness. I believe it was a stroke. I'm not sure. I don't like to speak. I don't know. I haven't spoken to his wife. But he passed away after being in a coma basically for a year. He fought for a year.
Wow.
But he passed away on the 3rd of August, and his birthday is August 23rd.
Okay.
So I said, Shaun, just like Shaun, that passed away his birthday month. But I have a clip of him that I wanted to share and just pay honor to him and our friendship. And that's how I wanted to end the show.
That's beautiful.
Sorry.
Who is Shaun Martin? Shaun Martin is a very confused individual. Because the way I write and the way I play, I just don't write from one lane. I don't write, one specific way. I don't do one thing. I do a variety of things. So I have a lot that I want to do. Once heard a man named Quincy Jones say, "Do everything you want to do, then die." And I have a lot to do, so I don't plan on dying no time soon.
That last picture. Of course, Heavy would be in there. Shout out to Heavy. But Shaun was Kurt Franklin's producer. Wow. And an artist in his own right, produced some of the biggest stars you could ever imagine. But you would never know because he was the most humble human being and silliest person ever. So he will truly be missed. May share the information. His services are this weekend in Dallas. Of course, I can't make it. So.
Well, I want to say thank you for sharing that. And thank you for your passion. It's very obvious you are a loving and passionate person.
Yeah, I am.
So thank you for sharing that. That was beautiful.
Thank you for spending time with us. We are definitely going to have you back. Yes, because you have
a lot of information.
A lot of information that we need to get out.
Your program is going to be progressing
it's going. Come on out this weekend. Be regulars. Come on out.
Yeah, and it's in the comments, right, for people to if they want to attend.
Register. Yeah. So we just ask that you just hit this registration form, and then you get an automatic reply with the address into your email. Yeah.
I'll share it on my page too.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank y'all for watching, man. This is RawbutReal.
Like, share, subscribe.
Oscars winners.
Oscars.
Well, congratulations in advance.
Yeah, exactly.